Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus with you once again. The message I have for you this evening is a message that I brought to you before, but I find and feel an urgency to repeat it, and I hope that it will do you good. This is what I want to say to you, ladies and gentlemen. The truth of the matter is this: we do not know how long people have existed on the face of the earth. We have no knowledge whatsoever. We have heard it said something about 2,000 years and this and that. Truth, we have no idea how long God has planted people on this earth. So we're not going to focus ourselves on all of that back there, but here today and that which we can connect with. Now, let me share, first of all, with you, ladies and gentlemen, this. God is a good God. God is a loving God. And God made you out of love. God made you to be loved, to share in love, and to live on earth as though you're in heaven. And when we speak of heaven, we talk about the best life that one can imagine and create. That doesn't mean the heaven that you have today won't be a more exciting heaven tomorrow. If you can mature and grow that way, or if you can devalue yourself and come down and still consider that heaven, it could be a worse heaven. But this is what I want to share with you, ladies and gentlemen, is the heaven that God created is the most beautiful heaven, but it's gauged by your choice. It is gauged by your will. But this is the way it was designed to be. The whole earth, ladies and gentlemen, no man had anything to do with it. It was done by some other. We can call it a spirit, we can call it God, we can call it gods, we can call it whatever we want to call it, but you can't call it man. And in this earth, it's like a refrigerator or a cooker. Everything that you could possibly want to do the things that you think you might want to do or need to do or desire to do, all planted in the earth, whether it's oil, steel, diamonds, gas, or that's it, go, you name it. And it might be in the earth, on the earth, above the earth, seen and unseen. But whatever is needed to extract it when it is needed, God gives that an individual the knowledge, the wisdom of how to work with it and do with it what is supposed to be done with it. God runs things like that. And in it, the things that are essential for your survival, like for instance, God gave medical professions, people, desires to do medical stuff. All of the medical stuff you can imagine, whether from research down to that last breath. Those people, God called you, qualified you with the skills as far as your brain, your ability, your capacity to learn and be smart and use that stuff in a health fashion way. What is it for you to do? You are supposed to give health care, dental care, whatever care is associated with health, to everybody on earth that's sick and needed. You are. You, the healthcare professional. That's your job. Now, if you don't love it, you're not supposed to be in it. Even those of you who sit out front taking records, that job is supposed to be yours only if you love doing it. It's not just a job. So that's what you health professional people are to do. To protect, to take care, health-wise, the whole human population. Americans, Russians, and other states, theirs. But if you need any additional from anywhere, they are available. Education, the same thing. Teachers, professors, all the people in the education business, the administrators, everybody. That's your job. That's your position in life. Now, if you're there because you just ended up there trying to make a buck, you don't need to be there. You need to get out of there and give those who love it, give them that space. Everybody that loves that space, get in that space and schedule yourselves and teach the world. Let them learn all that you can help them to inspire them to get them to. Yeah, you the teachers. That's your job, nothing else. And you builders, oh, you got a beautiful job. I know you love it, all you architects, all you carpenters, all you contractors. I mean, you build infrastructures, you build buildings, big buildings for whatever kind of business. You build houses and schools and dormitories and museums. And man, I'm telling you, you got a wonderful job. And everybody that's in that profession, not just those who write with the pencil, but those who are those who are extracting resources from the earth, those who are getting sand and dirt, and whatever else you need, and steel stuff, all of those materials. You listen to me, I'm talking about stuff now, ladies and gentlemen. I can't be specific on all of the stuff. I'm not that smart. You know what I'm talking about. But whatever you need, you take it. That's your job. That's your career. That's your love. All of the building is your responsibility. In the United States, Russia got Russia, China got China, North Korea got North Korea. Everybody got their own people, but if they need anybody to help educate, to help catch up, to help bring new ideas, free all across the globe. So now we got people who are responsible for food. Farmers alike, fishermen alike, everybody that's in the food business. All of you who are in the food business. It is your job to feed the public. To make sure that there's enough food for everybody, that they never run out, and they got good choices, and it's healthy and it's not going to kill them. You who are in the food business, that's your job. That's your responsibility to feed everybody in America. And let me tell you something. I just mentioned a whole bunch of you folks and what your job and responsibility is and how you love it. But I didn't say one thing about you getting a penny, did I? Not one single penny. Your health care, you didn't pay for it. Your education, you didn't pay for it. Your housing, you didn't pay for it. Your shelter, your food and clothing, you didn't pay for it. What did you do? You committed your job. And because of your job, you got access to everything else that exists that you want, need, or desire. All there for you. No debts, no loans, no interest, no fees, no penalties. That's God's plan. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. That's God's plan. No lying, no cheating, no stealing, no killing, no terrorism, no war. None of that ugly stuff. No prejudice, no racism, no bigots. None of that stuff. But there are some people who have come on this earth, ladies and gentlemen, that have decided that they don't give a stink about God, and they are going to be God. And they know your greatest fear is death. And they will kill you to control and manipulate you. But you still got the power that they even know you got, that you can kind of curve that back and make them pay some costs. So that's why they extend it over time. Each generation milks you and live a gorgeous, fantastic life that you can't live because they're robbing you. Only enough to do exactly what they want to do and to live on top. And then they leave some for the next generation that's coming along to continue to pimp you and yours over and over and over again. But the intent is to break you down and actually walk on earth as if they're God. Now, there are those who say once you discover this, you got the right to defend yourself. You can fight these jokers. That's what war stuff is about. But for me, ladies and gentlemen, I have heard some people say that nonviolence is a wonderful thing. So me, myself, I'm not going to tell you what to do. Because if I'm walking down the street and a couple of guys jump on me, I'm going to fight for my life, even if I had to take them out. But when I'm standing up for righteousness, when I'm standing up to represent the conduct of people as a group, as a community, as a society, No, I'm not going to fight you back because you a fool. And I want all the other people to know that, watch this, I'm willing to lay my life down because I'm free. And if you're free, you'll be willing to as well. And once you're willing to, they know they can't conquer you. They know that there's nothing that they can do because you're not afraid of death anymore. So they'll leave you alone. And you become something for the rest of the people to see. This is how we give God glory. This is how we lift him up. This is how we go forward. So I just want you to know that God loves you. The hell we experience in America is just that, our own choices. You got evangelical preachers, you got fundamentalist preachers talking about this evil stuff that's going on. God giving it to us. God ain't giving that to us. We giving that to ourselves. And I want you to stop it right now. Until next time, this is Eddie Marcus saying goodbye.